All right, all right, all right. Sister Deborah Shalom. I had to add something, and I pretty much kind of forgot. I was talking about the man, Franchal. I think that's how you pronounce Franchal. Franchal. A man that comes on and he deals with numbers and colors, and he deals in the darkness, midnight dark. And the way that he deals with the darkness and in the darkness is with colors and numbers, and he don't understand it's a form of sorcery and witchcraft, but it's black magic almost in the sense, but it's dealing in darkness. And it's a known fact, if you deal in that sort of lifestyle, you can become embedded in capturing, and I would get fascinated with the whole ideal of your outcome once you start dealing in that area. And I was explaining to you all, French y'all, he's dealing in the darkness, but yet in the midst of the darkness in which he is dealing with, he he's not bringing light to the surface. And that's the reason why he should not just rest in that area like that. But Sister Deborah going to bring some light to it, to kind of complete a little something I was talking about earlier, being so he's in the darkness. Now, what is actually happening is the things that he's actually coming up with. It is part taker of and it is a part of the darkness that's actually taking place. But the fullness is that he's not aware of, and that is the system that has also danced with Satan. And a lot of you all don't understand a lot of the things that's taking place, and the shootings, and the things that are occurring, where you see a lot of people shooting, and a lot of people shooting at parties, and shooting in schools, and just all these things in which you're trying to figure out, well, okay, they're doing a lot of shooting, a lot of things are taking place, a lot of things are happening. And I'm going to say something that's so very powerful. While he's playing in darkness, I'm going to give you the overall of what's actually happening, and that is the system that has taken on Satan's right hand, has alternated the minds of those in which it has been given. So a lot of times when you're seeing people go in and doing certain things, the reason why Franchal is catching on in the darkness is because it looks as if it's orchestrated. And with him, he's calling it's orchestrated by the power that be's, in a sense. He thinking he didn't tapped into the power of Satan, and really he don't understand. He have actually just really tapped into the power of a system that have existed for so long, dealing with mind alternate. They're triggering minds to do these crimes. They are in full control of these minds of people, and causing their minds to go out and do certain things. And this is why you're seeing so many things taking place, is because their minds has been powerfully overtaken. Okay. And a system is, the United Snakes has orchestrated a system where they could cause someone to take actions to the point where they can cause, say for instance, they could cause, let's just use me. They can cause me to go into a store and shoot up people. And no one will see that a system that's have this technology to be able to cause a mind to go in and do certain things. Or say, for instance, they caused me to go into a movie theater and start shooting up people. You see, this is what they're doing, y'all. That's what's actually going on. It's because, see, a lot of what everybody think is this technology. Everybody's just looking at the computer system and the technology, but they don't understand the main power that they've been trying to control is mind manipulations, and the mind, to control the mind, and they have successfully is 100 completed the ideal of taking the minds and controlling. Let me give you a little example. Like, say for instance, I could be just lying here, and I can be thinking, boy, I sure wish I can go get me some ice cream. I can just see it. And I turn on my phone and just be looking at Google. All of a sudden, you see ads for ice cream. So I just want to let you all know that the system have tapped into the power that these to be able to control the whole world. United States especially. They all tapped into it. They're all involved in it, and they control the whole world. And this is why it's going to be so easy for them to control your every move and your every thoughts. They're already doing it. They have, and that's why I was also explaining to you all about going out getting these damn shots and getting connected to all these shots and so on, because they already have captured and conquered the ability to have a mind to go to let's say to a mall, and they have that mind to go to that mall, take a gun and shoot up people. This is why this stuff is happening, you guys. I know it. You all don't know nothing about it because, see, you so far out there in the deep, the reality of it. So when I hear French, y'all, I hear him in the darkness, and he's really thinking he pinpointing every move of the devil and the demons. He's pinpointing the dark part, but I'm bringing it to the light to let you know that it's a system in this country and really in the whole world, but they've been using it for quite some time. But now they have mastered it. They have mastered it to the fullness, to where they can get you to do anything they want you to do. They can get you to do anything. So when you seeing all these things that's going on in the world, and these killings, these shootings, a lot of it is mind. I can't even pronounce the word, but it's a mind control mechanism. I'm just going to say it like that. And it's so powerful because they have mastered it 100. They have mastered it 100%. And this is the reason why you see these killings. And when you see these people going in and shooting into the schools and these sort of things, and then people be trying to figure out, well, how could that person do this? What was on that person's mind? And you notice it's never a history behind it. There's never anything said. It's just like a person just get up and go into a school. First, they get guns, they get whatever they need, and go in and make sure they do mass shooting. You see? And this is where French is thinking that the power that bees is speaking about what it's doing in all these here shootings and all these things he thinking he decoding. He's really not decoding anything because he's using only the dark side. If he ever decide to come on in the light with the darkness and bring the darkness to the light, then he'll understand when, wait a minute, I'm sitting here saying, and I'm decoding it, the powers that be's. I am connecting the dark side, but the truth be told, it's in the light. Clearly seen is what I mean. It's clearly seen to where somebody like me could question him. Why do he swim so deep in darkness and not try to bring the whole darkness to the light so that the people can have some full understanding? And the reason why he wouldn't do that is because he wouldn't get the likes, subscribers. He wouldn't get what he's seeking as far as the fame. And this is why he's connecting. He's gotten to the point where he's so deep into the darkness that he'll mix up numbers and colors and make you think, see, this person over here got purple on, and that purple might be maroon. It's just, or see, this person got black and white on, playing both sides, stuff like that. He's playing, he's in the darkness playing sorcery and witchcraft with these demonic spirits, and it's taking him close to it now. It's taking him close to it, but it's not really bringing any light out of the darkness. It's just taking people strictly into the to the darkness. And the reason why I say that is he truly believed within himself it is a gift from the Most High Yah. What is it going to benefit Yah for you to play in witchcraft and sorcery and play with the devil in darkness? You ain't bringing anything to the light, meaning you ain't bringing it to the truth, to the spirit and truth of the whole matter, to where people can see, even though there's nothing they could do about it, but give the glory to the Father and stop trying to get the glory to yourself. And he can't afford to turn the glory over to the Father, who would allow people to see it more clear in the light. He has to keep it in the darkness because the darkness is the only thing that's going to make him feel justified and clarify that he has a gift that nobody else has. So he don't understand. Somebody like me come along, the Spirit of the Most High reveals unto me that it is, he's tapped into the darkness, the sorcery and witchcraft of it, the midnight of it. And this is how he's coming up with his conclusions, which it is hidden, say 30%. But when you start to see him just throwing numbers out there, he'll just match up any number to try to get you to see that 6666 or 3333 or 2323, anything to try to bring in the numbers the way he wants you to understand it. It's called witchcraft and sorcery, and the people loves it. And the truth of the matter is, he don't know that it ain't as deep as he's trying to bring it into the darkness. It's in the clear, showing you this is the hand of wicked men, or portraying the work of Satan, but they're showing it in a way that where I can see it in the light, I can see exactly. It's mind control. They're controlling the people's minds and getting them to go out to commit these crimes, you guys. That's it in a nutshell. That's it. That's what's going on. It's nothing nobody can do about it. It's nothing. You can't do nothing about it. Nothing no one can do about it. This is the power that has been given the okay, to take the will of the Father in the area in which it is going. Okay. So, but somebody like Frenchall, he thinking he's gifted by Yah to know these things, but he don't understand. No, bro, you've been playing in darkness since you was a child. and you still playing in it. So that's really a form of witchcraft and sorcery you've been playing in so long till it becomes what you say it is, even though it's when it's in the dark. But when Sister Deborah bring it to the light, the thing is what he do is he decode situations that happen. Say if a man decide to go into a gas station, he would decode this man going into the gas station and shooting. Even though he don't kill anyone, he feels that he can decode it because he's been in darkness for so long. He think he can just go into darkness and he can show the people and make people thinking he's a man from God to decode darkness. See, what glory, what honor do Yah receives because you're able to go into darkness and reveal some things in this darkness because you've been playing in it since you was a young boy. You still playing it and you're an old man. You see, so you've learned how to deceive and manipulate people to think it's a gift from Yah, and it's not a gift from Yah. It's the work of wicked and evil. The gift from Yah is to bring that darkness to the brightness of truth in the light. And that's to bring it to the point where, okay, I see what's going on. Yes, this is happening. And this is happening because they have the ability to control things and cause things to be, and even the things that, like he was talking about how a man's going to change time and season and stuff like that. You have to understand this is still the Father's authority. You see what I'm saying? This is not them just coming out of nowhere, just doing whatever they want to do. See, that's what I mean when I say you got to bring it back to the light. You can't just sit out in darkness and thinking that what you're telling people in the darkness, because you've been playing in it since you was a child, that because you've been doing that you're bringing something to the light. You ain't bringing nothing to the light, because the truth be told, what you need to be bringing to the light would be the fact that what you're actually seeing is a bunch of people who have mastered this mind control, manipulation, and having people going out here committing these heinous crimes. And you have not seen nothing yet. They have conquered how to control the mind. I'm telling you all. So, a lot of times, if you really kind of pay attention to what's going on, a lot of these people are people somewhere along the line that they went into some type of medical care or something, or have even taken them shots or whatever. But you would see that these people that you see that's doing these crimes, somewhere they was under some sort of medical care and they was under some type of treatment, you see, and they're just using them now to make the world think that people are out here doing all of these things out of nowhere. And it's really them controlling the minds that cause all these things to take place. So I just wanted to bring that to you all's light. So when you're seeing this here, and you hear, if you ever hear Franchal and you see how he's be decoding it, type of numbers, the 5 C's, all that is witchcraft and sorcery that he have been playing since he was a child. And he found a place where he can play on the devil's playground, and he's making a game out of it. And it makes him feel so famous and important, something that he has always wanted to be all his life, but he bringing nothing to the spiritual light, nothing. So I just wanted to inform y'all. I forgot to mention that to you. I started to today on the video, but I just wanted to mention that to you so you could see how a lot of that is just the mind power control that they are practicing. And this is where you're going to see kingdom against kingdom, nation against nation, is caused a lot of people, even to today, they see all these things happening and no one's saying anything. No one's saying, stop children, stop teenagers, stop doing this. These are mind controlling these people to do these things. Yes, yes, they can now control you. You see, because they have mastered these things. These things has been hidden to where you couldn't see that people who they have used, and they're still using, to do these things. And that's why a lot of them, when they do something, they kill themselves or they end up dying. They end up going into a situation where, what is it? You know, you kill and then you kill yourself, or you get killed by the police, because that's the whole ideal of controlling their minds and sending them in stores to kill people, or sending them here to do this. You see what I'm saying? So the individual don't know that they are being controlled. They just know that they go out here to do these things and they don't know why and what made them do it. But see, that's the power of what I try my hardest to explain to you all, what time we're really in. A lot of people don't accept that, but it's all well. Just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet. So I, Sister Deborah, say shalom and shalom.